Another night shift done, guys. In the night, I proper hit the wall. And if you're familiar with working night shift, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when I say the wall. And if you're not familiar, the wall is a period of time in the middle of the night when you work a night shift where for no apparent reason you just walk straight into it and every ounce of energy is just sapped from your body. You literally just become dead on your feet. The struggle to just keep your eyes open and stay awake is just impossible to explain. And the wall is the most weird thing when you're doing a night shift, because you feel totally fine 1 minute and then the next minute you literally you feel like you've got sandbags on your eyelids and you can't think of anything that you have to do. All you want to do is curl up under your desk or under your bench or wherever you're working, just shut your eyes and go to sleep. But you're at work, so you can't. But yeah, I would imagine every single night shift worker's experienced the wall. And I had my wall of the week tonight. Luckily, it's my last shift, so I'm done now for the week. And the weird thing is, it only lasts just a short period of time. It feels like the clock just stands still and time doesn't move. But literally within half an hour or an hour at the most, you just get that second wind of energy and you just become alert again and everything's back to normal and you feel fine. And you get your shift done and you feel like, I don't know, you feel like a massive sense of achievement once you get past that hitting the wall stage of your shift. And everybody goes through it. And if you're working a night shift, especially if you're in a factory like I work, and you're walking around and you'll just spot somebody who's hit the wall, and it's so funny to see, but you feel so bad for them at the same time. You know exactly what it's like. Yeah, but everybody has a laugh and a joke, oh, such and such has hit the wall, come and look at this. And you'll see the poor guy, he'll be struggling to keep his head up, struggling to keep his eyes open. And in the end, I know you've got to just sort of look after each other, because, we're not cruel, but in the initial stage you have a little bit of a laugh and a joke. Some people, idiots, them's the moments when you're literally nodding off and you're zoned out and you've got no self-awareness of what's going on around you. Someone will come over with a copper mallet and just bang on the side of your machine or on the side of your desk and literally frighten the shit out of you. I hate people like that. But mostly, if you're struggling, someone notices that you're struggling when you've hit the wall, they'll come over and they'll bring you a coffee, and they'll have a bit of chat on with you and just try to perk you up a little bit. But it's such a struggle, man. It was hard for me tonight. Even the strongest coffee I made a coffee so strong I could pretty much stand my spoon up in it. Nothing was just pulling us out of it. In the end, I had to go in the bathroom and splash my face with cold water and just struggle through. And then eventually, for no reason, out of the blue, you just feel totally fine again. And yeah, the wall is a thing, and I've never seen any video on YouTube about people who work night shift and experience hitting the wall. So I thought I'd make a quick video just to talk about it, because if you've been watching my channel, you'll know that I'm away working, and these are the kind of videos that I can make at the minute, because I'm not at home. This is my work's accommodation. I don't live here. I've got nothing but just my clothes to get us through the work week. And yeah, the walls are bastard, man, when you hit the wall. So I don't know what causes it. I don't know, it could be a number of reasons why it happens. You could have had eaten too much of a heavy meal at work, and then that sort of saps your energy, and I don't know if it's something to do with that. If you haven't had enough sleep the day before, could be something to do with that. But generally, if it happens to me, there's no sort of change in my routine or anything. It just boom. Oh my god. and you literally feel like you're going to die. And there's nothing worse. It's the worst form of torture in the world when you're like that tired and you can't just go to sleep. It's the cruelest thing in the world. Like, to feel it, it's horrible. You know, I'm sure you'll all like agree with us. Yeah, and if it happens, I don't really know. I don't think there is anything that can pull you out of it. You just come out of it automatically, I think. But there's a few things you could try. Like, you could go outside and get some fresh air, try to wake up that way, go for a little wander, pace around, try and like energize yourself back up. You know, splash some cold water on your face, drink strong coffee, drink a big glass of water, try and talk to people just to try and keep your mind awake. I don't know. It's just none of those things are guaranteed to work. But I don't know, if you've do night shift and you've got a good experience of hitting the wall, leave a little comment down below and let me know what you do to try and pull yourself out of it, or if you just have to suffer and endure it until you come out the other side, because that's usually what I've got to do. So yeah, the wall is a bitch. So if you've never worked night shift before, or you're thinking about going onto a night shift, be prepared to hit the wall, and you will hit the wall, and it's horrible. So yeah, the wall, night shift. Let us know in the comments if you've got experience of it and what your experience and what your feelings are like, how you feel when it's happening, because everybody's experience is different. And let us know if you've got any tips how to get us out of it, or how to stop it happening in the first place. Drop a comment in and let everybody know, because it's not very pleasant when it happens. But anyway, I'm finished now. I'm back home. I'm off now for the weekend, so I'm going to go and get a shower, go to bed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Good night.